active. Gotta find a way to turn it off. An illusion. Deactivated the barrier. If this sword is as deadly as Aramus's cheeses, it's worth taking. Maybe I'll name it the Emmentaler. Fresh air, finally.
Stay clear of that fog if you value your life. Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. And...
This monster?
Only seen it once myself. And that from afar and past dusk. Thought...
Humanoid? Nocturnal?
A week passed, near about. It was then bore and vanished. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted and the peat there.
Fascinating, but staying with the topic... Assume you put up the note...
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads...
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox.
Afraid I'll need more than an ox need.
That I simply... Oh, Master, you value your
All right, time I got to work.
Start south of here, but beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh.
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic, almost. Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Corpse is decomposed almost completely. Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet, hiding behind an illusion. Now in his eye. What is it? an illusion.
any tidings?
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give 'em cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Hang on a minute. This is less than we agreed.
Master Witcher, that beast, it kept me from gathering peat. And I'd still me family to feed. But a few crowns left now, and I've yet to buy new tools. Show some mercy. I'll pay ye. I will. Pay ye twice the...
Fine. So be it.
Thank ye, Witcher. Thank ye kindly, my lord.
Get to work. You've...
Witcher, greetings.
I want my coin. Where is it?
There, take it. Twice the sum, as agreed. I keep my word.
Sure. Second time around. There's something here. Use the eye. Place of power. Should draw from it.
What are ye looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
Still sniffing.
Met your... Just the look of...
Fist.
Good health to you.
Oh! Ooh!
Don't like folk wandering around.
Oh, yeah? Well...
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah,
like to talk.
too bad he don't...
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council. Flour and groats for the pauper.
Supervise.
Exactly.
I aim to...
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after.
Who took the con...
Didn't see the man. Was just told.
Any eyewitness?
No. Just... Beast appears only at...
When do you find...
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet.
Thanks. So...
My!
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire? Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side. Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in them. Gotta be an Ekimara. Ekimara came out of the water here. Gotta look for more tracks. Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? Far as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a fort.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Join you for that later.
Fine, but try not to take too long.
Yeah, had a chat.
Happy trails.
Let's collect our reward.
So?
What do you think? We did
Wait here, I'll go see the suit.
do that ourselves. No reason.
Can't argue with reason.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cat.
The Tavern Vienne?
Yeah, see you.
Nothing hurts as much as... Elven blood, eh?
fuck?
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And you had Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Carradine's changed?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped.
Who else was in Carradine's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
What about you? What?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradine. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces. But
You have a hand in the murder of the witch...
perhaps. I don't.
We need information.
Carradine's right-hand man once, when the band broke up. He's a pirate now.
So...
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretogor. The kind...
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always...
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need...
Don't go looking for Carradine. If he senses you nipping it...
We'll see. As...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about mine! Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige, try to squeeze... I'll go to Tretogor and meet with Celise.
Lambert, let's talk.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations.
Where'll we meet once I'm back? All right, I'm...
Crawl back up your rock.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
So the plum under your eye, who gave you that? Redanian soldiers. Got my eye on you.
These days, hair-brained, all of them.
Why don't you all just...
Learned all the easy to find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
I never come back, you stinking scadges!
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone... Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Keep it together, lads!
Now! Oh! Reminds me of Arthasis.
Yeah, almost like I never left Bergen.
Told you. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no mahak. You, though, you've...
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. But what'd she be doing?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times.
Oh.
Not at all, but I know she came here and...
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums.
Let's look around.
Prime idea. That's... Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy in...
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he...
Give him a chance. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine response. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loosely...
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's in place.
Actually, glad you're still here. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace,
Molly, keeps things tidy for the
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took the...
Huh. Truly
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled...
Vespula. Name rings a bell.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a...
That's her.
Threw flower pots at it.
Guess soul flame.
Like a rose abashed of its... Dwarf. Never suspect...
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Gwahir. Well...
All right. But Var Atra...
Yes. You
wouldn't say that. Had a brief...
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common sword?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next...
A figure most rare, her nature due... Well.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this...
You want to take this one?
Nah, you can have it.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair.
Well...
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Julia gave you agreed to pay.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's...
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars. Made a deal with Junior.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Not entirely out of kindness.
What are you... Oh, I know you.
Not Gerald.
Oh.
Explain something if you don't mind.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him.
Song. He picked that habit up from... What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell...
Welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened?
You Elial?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it's the... Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern.
Don't think I want to know what...
Oh, stop. He wasn't... Besides, men don't interest me. I told him. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely...
Dandelion visit...
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zop... Odd as requests go.
What did you and...
If Dandelion... In fact...
Kalkstein's in no...
You're too late, but as he...
Really?
Radovid, son... why do I became... I'm a... Have you never...
Thanks for your...
I can help with much more.
Got my eye on you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed.
Really? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see a...
No.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward, the stallion danced betwixt her thighs.
Sorry, don't. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Gee,
There's creepers! Look at them peepers!
Just lovely.
Given me no choice. This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the...
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord Tevolte acquired him recently, and...
Is Molly?
Pardon?
I did come here to see...
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she...
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I... seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvrans are...
I find them to be far more on it. Must say, I'm curious how you...
Mostly just try to stay...
What would you say to...
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my fine...
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if you're...
Well said.
Heard tales of Zericanian horses.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Faster.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Go, go.
Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisite. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your
Ah, yes, Molly, the portly young woman. That's her.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with...
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind.
No. Sadly, the Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good... But... or maybe his sister...
You do realize...
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like...
Mm-hmm. Different.
Maybe. But you could see...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion.
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion would...
Any chance you were...
Of course. He came to borrow some...
What? Why do you need a box?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the... Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bub...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etching.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves...
Oh, that's wonderful!
Ah, Geralt, there you are.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad.
I'd say the same. And here we are.
Likewise.
My Gwyneth came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk Cupid.
She never lies about serious matters. Some stories are told of the causes of these companies.
Another trustworthy source. Everyone in the... Others to listen to them. Fantastic tales from India.
Spend all night spanking for you. So tight.
Stick your neck out, white one.
I take the pains all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
No, driving and sending me as the power of this place. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Remember, it sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa
Oh, mate, if you only knew.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will... Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher. Everybody's a lady good for nothing.
Did you see the women who came off the ship? Dressed for a masquerade ball. They laughed at us. Stare any harder and your eyes will pop out.
Prices again. He even bribed the temple guard to collect his protection coin for him.
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
Interesting. An illusion. Just wonderful.
fancy men like me. Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac.
But my lady's a witcher. Said sorry.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves so... Take him to the
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid.
What's so...
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in soup.
Not one of the high points, I suppose.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. But don't you dare try to...
Came to ask about your rhetoric.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what...
Mean he wasn't?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing... Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Step...
How long you gonna make me wait?
Stop flaunting and fight! Ratted! You're quick! Damn it! Well, If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy...
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker...
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little... Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. I was left to repel the aging bards at Rosa. I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you need... He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time burn with passion for one who incessantly...
Dandelion act any different lately?
Strange? It's no use, Geralt. She's so Edna, what?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. He'd apparently been an important and generous...
That sophisticated...
We've picked...
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very...
This woman. Not a...
I seem to remember him praising her Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please... Well, can I expect...
Awfully convincing, miss.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Curse them, witch hunters.
Greetings!
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes?
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
I
kneel before
Hear my prayer. Grant my prayer.
Think he's punishable by death. Ah!
Winds howling.
I'm a witcher!
Over here!
Oh!
Lordling?
There's something in the wind.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Stop coming. There's somebody coming. I'm warning you.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Come on, come closer.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after
Boring
Exactly. At least with a sword.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Elven blood, eh?
Sat here all alone. Me and my
my friend could join you. Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters.
Let me rephrase. Put it in...
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do.
Run away!
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow soup.
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of...
And you wonder why the local...
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic...
I understand.
You an elf?
Hide the wenches! Witches coming!
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie... we'll tend to her ourselves.
Take the coin and go.
If you think you can buy us like some cheap whore...
Shut up, Lucas. Have you any idea what we can buy with this? We'll take your coin as war reparations for Nilfgaardian crimes.
Lucas and Cobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path. Go your way, I'll go mine.
Butcher's coming!
You're grey like my grandma.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my word, but we were to talk about... So, how'd you do?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting... Thing is, mystery woman.
What's she supposedly like, this lip?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently.
That makes it clear it's Priscilla. Aye.
Why wasn't she...
It's Priscilla wasn't like the others.
He lusts after every other woman.
How can I explain?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met...
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire.
All right. Guess we gotta...
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in...
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of...
Must you always... This'll be...
Promise you, mate. Back there at Loch Green.
You're a vulgar one. You can see it in your face. Hey there, handsome.
Got picked up, really.
And? He fixed it everywhere.
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place, but he sells dumplings now.
Jonas swore it was the Tories' handiwork.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily... Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment?
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them?
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Glad to hear it.
Looking for a good swordsman.
3 swords on your back, a bit...
Good one. But all just...
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But...
Don't know what you're talking...
I shan't greet a witcher with...
Quite a collection.
Thank you.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much...
I see. Someone...
Not officially, though... All supplies go through Ernst van Horn.
Ernst van Horn? Who's...
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it...
Tried to negotiate?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper... But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proved...
You miss the heat of the forge.
Those rogues of the underworld control all the...
Want me to help you get you...
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so...
Right.
It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits.
Could I...
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forward...
I don't know. Criminal under...
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternal.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark. Near the
Got my eye on you. Folk in this city, racial hygiene. Rains, pours.
Need something...
Like you to crap. So long.
gonna be sick.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pyre salvation from sin.
Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Fuck!
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Have yearned for your tender caress to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart. Its passion displaced by our ever hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began. Did it forge a love you might locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes, glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck?
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this?
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worried.
Any idea what got into him? You have
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone,
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr.
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
Got it. You're not a fan.
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first.
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as...
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me.
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already had... And it proved true. At first, I thought it meant...
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, well, I very much...
I see. Take care now.
Smell that hangs in the air. Do you know it? Burning flesh.
Will we receive any restitution for our...
Got so fucked up once. Blood
cannot seek to be drunk, sir.
Watch it.
Get you drunk, madame. We would not be drinking Cote de Bleu.
I have not.
It's too expensive.
Kingfisher.
Master Duck.
Yeah, also. What are you serving? Looking for a partner. What?
Then you're in the right place, friend.
Sure.
You win. Card's yours.
I've worked up quite the appetite. Don't touch me.
Oh, God. Aretha's...
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Sigurd cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Sigurd awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have. You were right. He doesn't blush.
I need a rest.
Here she. Hello. Take care. And Junior
Got me break
caught his
now.
hand, then ordered them to shove it up the
Take
critic's arse.
lout.
And then he sent the body back.
Cleaver's is bigger. He's hung like a horse.
And this.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
You're fucked!
Got one in stakes. Got it?
We need one alive.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked? Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce...
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the heart. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and support? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find...
Horson's not helped a soul.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker...
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson?
I need to find Horson. Now looks like...
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got...
Look at the time. Good luck.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll... Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't got...
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do... For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of...
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code name's password. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen.
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the...
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be...
Pretty clear you and Bed...
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't... Make no mistake, someone's behind Hop.
Your partner's aware of your past?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my part. But we just need to stay out of each other's way. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam should...
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in...
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never... Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the... Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt...
Where's Junior's?
Near the temple. What? Horson's got naught to do with a casino or fishing.
Arena sounds...
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the... Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the...
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena.
Do what you will. Just be caught.
Thanks for your help.
Just go. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and...
You and Kant...
See yours.
Never quite forgave...
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not any.
Philippa Eilhart.
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent us...
From...
What?
Yeah. Listen, Dandelion's missing.
Same thing that happens to anyone.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with... Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting.
You wouldn't happen to have a...
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses pet.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry. Problems? You might. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask.
I'll get paid.
Nothing for free, eh?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who?
Ha ha.
I could never reveal my sources, to you or anyone. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll...
Maybe I can...
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy lose.
Beating your head against the wall won't.
Bart, huh?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him.
Your jokes are getting better, but...
See me smiling?
But I, bumpy horse.
Don't seem to have trouble.
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crown.
But God...
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the luck.
Why don't you handle...
The gold wasn't for reasons that should be obvious. I prefer it if my temporary...
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct.
But, sir...
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. All right. Ought to look...
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is no...
What about upstairs? Anything unusual?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever.
How much was it?
Why the fuck do you care?
Know you too well for that.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies, and
shiny.
Take it the thieves got in through...
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant did...
No, but I am wondering, for instance...
Oh, no. Boom.
Bad mushroom.
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whip.
Yes.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the...
Bart, you see the...
Bart through hole. Once see...
Now.
Boom.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in...
Gotten pretty good at communicating with...
Lots of prior experience. Worked...
Try to track...
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce. Thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops at...
What happened?
Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a... I value the lives of my men. I do.
Mind describe...
No. Doesn't mean I can, though.
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing.
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula, too. Discuss...
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Dandelion, what the hell have you got yourself into? Hey Bart, got a minute?
Ben.
I mean...
You.
One more time.
Sit.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Definitely came through here. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Drowners. course. A ring. Dandelion's cohorts were either clumsy or in a big hurry. Another trinket. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down anymore. Yet another shack to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Draenors will never stop congregating. There. Maybe now the Draenors will go feed elsewhere. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
You know Mr. Menger. You don't, you soon will.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Odd though he is, girls can't see.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Got a minute?
I do.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewer.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up
a beautiful death.
Not much.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since both...
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes.
Recognized some ingredients by their scent.
Sugar. Geralt,
Nor am I. Just saying what I've...
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. Know anything else about it?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. but the grate at the end of the pipe was in place.
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of...
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need...
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who...
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous.
Really?
About as much... All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel.
Who was that? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of...
He's dead? I'd not...
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush.
Yeah, I saw...
Did you speak to him?
No. He merely...
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Carol.
Fine.
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some Another drifter in from Tiberium.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres. $12.45 to $12.54. Satisfying click. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first.
So we did. But I was concerned.
Bullshit.
I trust you as much as you trust me.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, Mer. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terrible.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your...
All right, I lied.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge...
Take it you learned this.
Maybe.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all the... Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will...
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who...
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the... Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of...
In other words...
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your...
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not... But we've strayed from our topic.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about...
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and...
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the chap...
All right, see you then.